Just give me a sec. Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all well. Good to see you, and thanks again for stopping by. So I'd like to do a little video talking about some of the things I'd like to do with the channel in the coming weeks and months. Quick bit of history on the channel. So I opened this up in 2010 and I was using it for my own sort of records, really, just putting some videos up of me playing, and that's all it was ever meant to be. However, in the last 6 to 12 months, I've noticed that the subscriptions have been picking up and people seem more interested in some of the things I've been doing. So moving forward, I'd like to do some slightly more maybe interesting things rather than me just playing along to backing tracks or playing tunes. You know, that's cool. I know I really enjoy doing that, actually. However, I'd like to maybe do some more stuff and extend the channel to more people. So the first thing I'd like to do is some more in-depth gear reviews. For example, as you know, I've used the Podgo and I've done a lot of videos with the different tones you can get out of the Podgo. I'd like to do a review on it where I'm talking about the functionality of the Podgo from a musician's point of view. Somebody who's going out doing gigs, somebody who's recording, somebody who plays in numerous different bands that needs different sounds. I'd like to talk about the Podgo and the pros and cons behind it, because a lot of the time you go searching for gear and you just get the pros, and there is cons to every piece of gear. You know, no piece of gear is absolutely perfect in my mind. So I'd like to do some gear reviews, and that might be on guitars. So I've got this like Harley Benton, for example. You know, it'd be good to do a review on something like that. And I've also got the Storm Shadow guitars, the PRSs. There's plenty of things to be doing reviews on. So that's one of the things, one of the directions we're going to go. I'd also like to do some lessons, some lick lessons, but they're not going to be like Marty Schwartz, for example, where it's, you know, teaching you songs, but it's not going to be like Rick Graham, for example, where it's super technical, crazy. Again, I'd like it to be functional for people. You know, there might be licks, there might be concepts. That's the kind of thing I'd like to do. I have a Facebook group, or I'm part of a Facebook group that I already do this kind of thing on. So I'd like to maybe bring that over to YouTube a little bit. Obviously, I'll be carrying on with the guitar jams and the covers, because I do enjoy doing that. It's not too time consuming for me, and it's just something to do and look back on again. So, and people seem to like them. So I'll be carrying on with the guitar jams. I'd also like to be giving a bit of advice to musicians, young people who maybe want to make a living from music. I mean, I make a living from playing the guitar, basically. So there's lots of different ways you can do that these days, but it has changed. Even from 10 years ago. So some people might think you can only make a living from teaching. Some people might think you can only make a living from making it. Some people might think you have to get on X Factor. You know, there's many different ways of making a living out of being a musician. It's a grind, there's no doubt about it, but it's doable. And I'd probably like to do a video on that at some point. So if anyone's interested in that, I'm happy to do that. And finally, I think I'd like to do some competitions. I'm probably going to save this to 450 subscribers, but I've been doing some stuff with Chris from Subfunk. His YouTube channel is called Subfunk Backing Tracks. Check them out. He's creating some really cool stuff. And I'm intending to do a competition with Chris where the winner gets a Providence Distortion pedal. But that's coming in the pipeline. So look out for that though, because if you're interested in a really good quality distortion pedal, or overdrive pedal I think it is actually, that competition will be coming soon. Other than that, there's not too much more to update you on. Happy playing, happy practicing, and happy days. You know, see you in a bit.